You have to look as a voter, all this other bullshit, all the talk and everything that goes on, and you have to pick who you think is the right person. I don't know Kamala Harris. I've never met her. I'm sure she's a nice person. She is not fit to run the country.
Hey guys, as you know, I'm off the grid for August, but here's a clip we didn't want you to miss.
Great job, by the way, in the speech.
Great job
good
to
job.
Dana.
I'll give you credit on that. Good job. That was a really good job.
Thank you.
That one.
Tell us about that. How did you get the call? And how long before?
Well, I was up at my place in Maine for 4th of July, and they called me and asked me, and I had this trip planned for, to Italy for, a long time. And I'm like, guys, I'm literally in the middle of this trip in Italy. I'm on a boat in the middle of the, so they're like, he wants you. You got to do this.
You've done it before, right? You did the speech before for him.
Not at this level. So the position that I was in, I'm pretty much, I guess, in the history of doing this. It's always a family member or the wife.
The one that comes direct before him?
Yeah.
So you were the one that did the most important role, I'd say, is probably the guy who introduces the president.
Dana introduced him, yeah.
It's always a family. So I think the last 3 years it's been Ivanka has done it. And in the history of doing it, it's always, so it's like a first for somebody that isn't family to do it. And I'm also the only guy that's ever walked down the stairs of Air Force One with a sitting president that wasn't wife or little kids.
Are you nervous about Kamala Harris?
I'm not nervous. It's just one of those things. It's like, as voters, and I'm one of these guys. Everybody thinks like I'm some crazy conservative or something. I'm right down the middle, man. I'm for common sense. Yeah. And when you really break it down and you look at Republican, Democrat, gay, straight, Catholic, whatever your religion is, all that we all want the same things. We all want to make a living. We all want to take care of our families. We all want to buy a house. We all want cars. We all want to be safe in our house. We want to be safe in the streets that we live in. And you have to look as a voter, all this other bullshit, all the talk and everything that goes on, and you have to pick who you think is the right person. I don't know Kamala Harris. I've never met her. I'm sure she's a nice person. She is not fit to run the country. She's just not. It's just a fact. You don't have to, you have to take all the hate out. And it's like when you see the stuff after Trump was almost assassinated, right? The people that were talking like, hopefully next time, it's disgusting. Whether it's, Reagan, Clinton, Bush, Obama, Biden, Trump, if somebody takes a shot at a sitting or former president of the United States, you as an American, we're all Americans, should be pissed and disgusted that somebody tried to assassinate a former or sitting president of the United States. 100%. As Americans and as human beings. It's disgusting.
He almost got his head blown off on that. Imagine you get his head blown off on national TV.
Think about that. Anywhere on national TV. I was literally on the plane when, I found out. My wife woke me up and said they just shot Trump, and I'm on a plane. I was freaking out, and I was texting, his family and trying to find out what happened, and they responded to me and let me know that he was okay. He was in the hospital, and then as soon as I landed in Italy, I called him, and I don't care whether you like Trump or you don't like Trump or whatever your deal is. He's a human being with a family, and he's an American. He loves this country. And what he did, everybody likes to act like all men think they're tough guys at some level of whatever. How that guy responded to that, we all hope we could act. We're a quarter of the man he was when he got shot at.
I still don't think he should have worn the bandage, though. I think he should have not worn the bandage out in the speech after at the arms.
Well, they said his ear was like scabbing. That was
so
gross.
what? You should have been like, I'm a badass. I don't need no like bandage.
I think the bandage.
I think the badass point.
Badass do you have to be?
Yeah, he already made that statement, Bob.
Get over here, easy. I'm saying that.
Menery wouldn't leave his house
as Trump's campaign manager, I would have told him to take the bandage.
Menery, you'd be wearing a helmet in public if that happened to you. You'd be wearing a football.
Would never leave his.
I was waiting for it.
Don't even.
No, it's fine. To pivot off President Trump, that's great stuff.
The only guy that calls Trump.
Buddy,
I'm calling Trump up saying this. I'm saying I wouldn't wear the bandage.
So in
I would have went out
Why?
there
He's
like,
human. It was a scar on his ear.
Yeah, I
In
know, but
all
he went
honesty,
badass. Go ahead, Mr. White.
I've known dudes that people tried to kill when I was younger. They were never the same after that. You know, the conversation that I had with him after it happened, I was just like, you are another level, man. And this guy, think about this. The guy's 80 years old. Secret Service jumped on top of him, then pulled him up. Most 80-year-old people can't even get to the ground like he did.
I didn't know there was 3 bullets.
People question his mental or his physical. This guy is a tank. He's a beast.
I don't know what's in his blood.
He never stops working. He never stops pushing forward. He's always grinding. He's always awake every time I text him. It's just, he's one of the best guys that I've ever met. I would never back a guy or talk highly about a guy who was a piece of shit. The way that they try to portray him in the media. He's a great human being. He loves this country, and he should be the next president of the United States. All politics aside, who do you want dealing with Russia and Ukraine? Exactly. Who do you want dealing with Israel and Gaza? Who do you want dealing with Iran? Who do you want dealing with the world's problems right now? Not Kamala Harris.
It's kind of time to stop.
And it's nothing personal against Kamala Harris. I don't even know her.
Wait, but Dana, what was his response when you asked him about the assassination attempt? Like, what did he say to you?
Typical Trump. Absolutely resilient and, you know, walking me through what happened and funny at the same time. And, you know, then the next day he jumps on a plane and flies to the RNC and then goes right back out in public on stage again. You know, it's unbelievable. I've never met anybody like this guy. He's an amazing human being.
I do say, though, at the end of the day, he just got great. Like, I'm not trying to play devil's advocate at all. I'm a big Trump guy, too, as well. But I think that the only thing is, like, everybody's making a big deal of, like, he jumped back and, like, got back on stage. He did just get grazed in the ear by a bullet. I get the whole thing, but why wouldn't he get back on the stage?
Well, because there could have been more bullets. You don't know.
No, well, there
what's
was
going
3
on.
that flew by. You didn't know that, so it was one that
Are you gonna do
grazed.
a conspiracy right now,
Let me tell
Bob?
you a story. The shooting that happened here.
I'm not being. Listen, I'm just saying, like, it's like,
If
why
you got
wouldn't he
shot
get
at,
back
wouldn't
on
you run
stage?
away?
if I got shot at, I'd be like, our Secret Service is doing a good job to make sure that never happens again. I want to go back on immediately. I have a
Wait,
job
are
to
you
do.
saying why did he stand back up on the stage? Because they took out the shooter.
After, because Dana's saying, like, you know, people are like, oh, Trump almost got assassinated. He's back the next day, like, campaigning. It's like, well, I hate to say it. Like, at the end of the day, he just did get grazed in the ear. God bless. He didn't get his head blown off, so.
Wait,
I think
I'm so confused by what you're
Christ,
saying right now.
That's the problem.
That's
with
a
America
hot
today.
take.
This right
hot
here is
take.
the problem with America. Okay,
Devil's Advocate, great podcast. Go ahead.
he was almost assassinated. I'm trying to remember
That's
the
to get
guy's
the people
name.
behind
the
you,
concert
bro.
here that was going on. So we went a couple weeks after the Mandalay Bay shooting, and I tried to get Jason Aldean back out here to do. That guy wouldn't leave his house,
Right.
and they weren't trying to
That's
kill
true,
him.
actually, you're
They
right.
were just shooting into the crowd.
Yeah, you're right. I'll be
Most
right.
people.
I agree.
That was assassination on Trump's life, an assassination attempt, and the guy got off like 8 shots.
Yeah.
Before he was killed.
Did you see the sniper kind of like panicking though? Like he hit him though, right? The guy that was the guy that hit him with the bullet.
Ever wonder why some people just don't get sick? After strengthening my immune system with ARMRA Colostrum, I'm now one of those people. The benefits are truly incredible. Colostrum is the first nutrition we receive in life and is an exclusive source of all of the essential nutrients we need in order to thrive. ARMRA Colostrum is a proprietary concentrate of bovine colostrum that harnesses over 400 functional nutrients to strengthen your immune barriers, your body's inside suit of armor, and first line of defense against harmful particles from the environment that can trigger inflammation and make you sick. It strengthens immunity, ignites metabolism, fortifies gut health, promotes hair growth and skin radiance, and powers fitness, performance, and recovery. It's a rich, exclusive source of immunoglobulins, which are antibodies that optimize your immune defense during cold and flu season. And their premium grass-fed bovine colostrum concentrate activates cellular health for your resilience and recovery. In clinical trials, bovine colostrum was found to be at least 3 times more effective than the flu vaccine at preventing the flu. We've worked out an exclusive offer for my audience. Lock in a special time monthly auto ship rate of $99 and get a free starter kit on your first order. This kit includes an ARMRA carafe and travel pack to kickstart your transformation. Go to tryarmra.com/Rubin to get this exclusive offer valued at over $150 for only $99. That's TRYARMRA.com/Rubin.